history is full of firsts.
It's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind.
Many of those firsts shaped our way of life. For 70 years, KPRC Channel 2 has been proud to be pioneers in shaping television and Houston history.
In a state the size of Texas, I hope everyone can enjoy.
Calls in the storms Thursday. Minutes before 9 o'clock, the crew's here telling her.
This is the first time in a long they had 11. Send us some of your pictures.
Isn't it good to work for a place that has a sense of history? And indeed it is.
See, taking the president from Spring to College Station following.
If you have something you'd like Channel 2 Investigates to check out, call the tip line at 713-223-TIPS or email investigates@click2houston.com. Live from KPRC, this is Channel 2 News at 6.
Only on 2 at 6 o'clock tonight, an all too familiar story. Hard-working homeowners targeted by thieves. Valuables, guns, cash, everything stolen by what investigators are calling a burglary crime ring.
Yes, we are talking about a group of thieves. 4 adults, 1 minor. 2 of them, a grandfather and a grandson.
And they zeroed in on Northeast Houston this time. 4 homes hit. Our Joel Eisenbaum is there live for you with the story. Joel?
Bill, I'll tell you what, a lot of strange little tidbits to this case, including a buried gun, and then we've got exclusive video of that gun being dug up and recovered. But tonight, looks like this case has been largely solved, with the suspects arrested and charged. In Northeast Houston, inside the Leland Woods subdivision off Little York, here comes trouble.
It's a series of home burglaries that initially began back in early November.
Thousands of dollars in cash, jewelry, and electronics disappeared. The bulk of the crimes happened in November. 11 guns were stolen out of one house, and half of those firearms remain on the streets right now.
We worry about them used for illicit means, robbery, murder, anything like that.
Here's a silver lining. Freshly charged, arrested and jailed are 4 men, along with a minor. One of the suspects is the grandfather of another suspect, but it gets even weirder. Another suspect, 21-year-old Joshua Miles, was caught on video at one of the burglarized homes. And listen to what later happened.
We confronted our suspect, and he actually had buried one of these guns in his grandparents' backyard.
Police say that's video of Miles digging up that stolen gun for detectives. That's right before he headed off to jail, charged with engaging in organized crime. If you own guns, make sure you write down your serial numbers. And if you have information about this case, the suspects, or those missing guns, make sure you call Houston Crime Stoppers. We're live on the Northeast Side tonight. I'm Joel Eisenbaum, KPRC, Channel 2 News.
Thank you, Joel. Developing story down in Wharton County tonight. That's where investigators have a shooting scene that is also a house fire. A woman shot multiple times, and then a man found dead inside the burned-out home. All of this unfolding in El Campo, and that's where our Hannah McKenzie is joining you live tonight. Hannah?
Good evening. Investigators have been out here all day digging through charred debris and piles of ash. They have just actually wrapped things up for the evening, although one officer will remain out here to secure the scene so those investigators can come back tomorrow. But as they work to find out what exactly happened here, we're learning more about the man who lost his life today. Investigators sifting through what's left of this Taylor Street home, looking for evidence and answers as to what happened here Friday morning.
We had been called to the house before on multiple occasions, but mostly minor incidents.
This one not so minor. The house fully engulfed in flames around 1 a.m. Officers found 21-year-old Kadra Sparks inside with multiple gunshot wounds.
And they pulled her out of the house. She was conscious, unable to talk.
Sparks was airlifted to hospital where Assistant Police Chief Gary Williamson says she's undergone surgery. But another person was also found inside. He didn't make it.
I've been taking care of my mom, been locked up over 20-something years.
Janice Blunson says it's her nephew, Keyshawn Riggins.
Okay, he was dealing drugs.
Blunson says Riggins was a good kid, just running with the wrong crowd.
He wanted to keep up competition with these other boys with these drugs, flashing money that he didn't have.
She says all of this is retaliation for a drug deal gone bad. And the El Campo police chief was not able to confirm with me if this is drug-related. He did tell me, though, that they've brought in the Wharton County Sheriff's Office, the State Fire Marshal, and also the Texas Rangers to continue this investigation. Reporting live in El Campo, Hannah McKenzie, KPRC, Channel 2 News.
Thank you, Hannah. The impeachment trial of President Donald Trump will head into next week. Just within the last few hours, the Senate voted against calling witnesses or entering documents as evidence in that trial. The 51-49 vote only saw 2 Republicans side with Democrats to allow witnesses to testify. The vote on whether or not to acquit the president is expected next week. The president's State of the Union address is scheduled for Tuesday night.
Looking ahead now to Decision 2020, Iowa tonight gearing up for those closely watched caucuses. Historically, this is a really good indicator for presidential hopefuls. Channel 2 Sion Rhodes is in Clive, Iowa for you, right outside Des Moines. Sion, you're going to be tracking all of the action through the Monday caucuses and, I understand, into Tuesday.
That's right. Right now, we are outside of this event hall in Clive, as you mentioned, where a Bernie Sanders event is going to happen. There's people streaming in right now, already thousands of people inside waiting for Bernie Sanders. But he, like a lot of the senators running for president, not able to be here because of their dual role as senators in that impeachment trial. So the other ones who are not in the Senate definitely crisscrossing the state of Iowa, trying to get that last-minute support before the caucus. At a Clive, Iowa event hall this evening, thousands of people lined up to see a candidate who wasn't going to be here.
I think it's a bummer, but we also realize he's doing something important right now.
Democratic presidential hopefuls, Senators Bernie Sanders, Amy Klobuchar, Elizabeth Warren, and Michael Bennet balancing their time between the impeachment trial and Iowa, a state where voters take seeing candidates in person seriously.
I live in Iowa City, so I've tried to see most of the candidates at least one time if I can, just to stay informed, honestly. Like, I don't want to write anyone off based on like a social media presence or just what gets around. I want to hear what they have to say personally.
The scramble on for last-minute support ahead of this first-in-the-nation presidential selection process.
Iowa is not always the first in a lot of things, so it feels good for Iowa to be, like first and foremost and to be an important part of the election process.
And a new NBC News Wall Street Journal poll just out today showing Senator Bernie Sanders in a statistical dead heat with former Vice President Joe Biden. So we're not going to necessarily hear from Bernie tonight at this event, but he and everyone else definitely going to take the weekend to get more support ahead of the all-important caucuses on Monday. Reporting live in Clive, Iowa, Sion Rhodes, KPRC, Channel 2 News.
Only on 2 tonight, a man is being honored as a hero for saving a driver from a burning car just moments before that car exploded. But this story takes a turn from there. You see, the man saved from that burning car is now a suspect in a crime. Marianne Martinez live in Sugar Land with how all of this is connected. Marianne?
Dominique, earlier there was a small ceremony here for that hero at the offices of the Fort Bend County Precinct 4 Constable. Now, deputies telling us they wanted to honor that man because they feel he went above and beyond even what many law enforcement officers would do.
Thank you very much We need more people to do this kind of stuff.
Martin Montalvo II wasn't completely comfortable getting an award today. He says he's just a regular guy.
God just said, go ahead and save him. What else you can do?
Montalvo says he woke up to a loud noise on January 12th when a car crashed into some trees near his home on Lum Road. When he ran outside, he saw a burning car and started pulling the unconscious driver out of the window just before the car exploded.
Yeah, he could have been dead. He could have blew up in the car, too. I could have, too.
The driver has now been identified as Lee Trevino.
He, gained consciousness. Like I said, and I asked him, was there anybody else in the car? He said no.
Authorities say the driver ran away, leaving a passenger in the car. El Campo High School student James Russell O'Canis, who died. Precinct 4 deputies say even though this story doesn't have a happy ending, it doesn't change the actions of a citizen who went above and beyond.
It's very rare that you have a citizen that will jump in and risk their own life, and to me, that's what a hero is.
Investigators here at Precinct 4 say even though Trevino ran away, he later came back and turned himself in. He is now charged with several charges, including reckless driving and failure to stop and render aid. He has bonded out of jail now. Reporting live from Sugar Land, Marianne Martinez, KPRC Channel 2 News.
All right, did someone say weekend? It is here. We're going to clear those skies as we move into this evening. It's going to be chilly. It's going to be a cold morning, one of those that starts with jackets, but then you're in short sleeves by afternoon. It's going to be a nice weekend. We'll talk all about it straight ahead. Randy?
All right, Frank, Rockets are back home in town at Toyota Center to face the Mavs. They're first at home since the passing of Kobe Bryant. What head coach Mike D'Antoni had to say about it just a few minutes ago. And we are now 2 days out from Super Bowl 54. Ari's live with what Texans quarterback Deshaun Watson is saying about his personal goal. That's Ahead in Sports.
Thank you, Randy. We're just hours away from a huge traffic nightmare. Believe it or not, the West Loop is going to be shut down at 59. We're going to show you some alternate routes, plus show you what the closure is going to mean for businesses in that area.
But first, as we head to break, we are honoring our good friend and partner right here on the desk, Bill Biesa. Bill, we know that you'll be spending a lot of time in your retirement enjoying your favorite hobby, which is woodworking. You make the most beautiful handcrafted boxes, and because you love Channel 2 viewers so much, you are giving 2 of them away.
I wish I could give every single person who wants one a box, but we narrowed this down in a contest. We're going to reveal those names now. They are Joe Klein and B. Dryden. Now, they were chosen at random for more than 4,500 entries. We've already contacted Joe and B, and we'll be getting their boxes to them very soon. Good luck to them. I mean, congratulations to them. That's the good one.